So, over the years, I know we all know you know Mr. Emory Tate.
Oh,
You
yeah.
and him was good friends. Anything you'd like to share?
So one of my best friends. Um, I was always kind of fascinated by the way Emory played because he would play players at the highest level successfully,
Mm-hmm.
and his analysis was so in depth it would be hard not to appreciate it. Uh, the only not so good thing that happened was one day I was talking to Emory. He called me from California, and I think he was telling me uh, about he beat Ashley. I don't know if it was the Ashley game. He had beaten the Grandmaster, and so we were talking. And Emory's kind of long-winded when he gets into his mode. And I had one of these cheap phones where the minutes didn't last so long, and after so long, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna run out of minutes. So I was more concerned about the little minutes on the phone. So I kind of cut the conversation short. I just didn't know I would have sacrificed those minutes if I had only known that would be one of the last times that I talked to Emory. But you don't know these things. I mean, who anticipates a man who looks like a picture of health that something's gonna happen, But the next day is not promised to us. And Emory is a classic example of that. I mean, the man looked like a picture of health. He was a martial artist, well trained his children. Not only was he well versed in chess, he spoke, that I know of, 3 or 4 languages fluently, and he was a martial artist. So he was like he was like a superhero type person in my eyesight. And even though he was younger than me, I looked up to him, and justifiably so, because he's like the purest tactician that I know personally. Of course, I know about other grandmasters, but they weren't part of my personal life. I knew Emory. I knew about his family, his children. Obviously, he did a good job with his children. His daughter is a black belt in karate. His son, last I heard, was world kickboxing champion. So not only was he well-rounded, he, passed that on to his children. And that's what I heard a man is supposed to do. So in my eyesight, not only was he a great chess player, he's one of the nicest guys I ever met.
Thank you, Mr. Ford.
Okay.
May I add